Greetings everyone, myself Dakshina Singh, and today I'll be talking about informal economy and job security in India. And the word informal economy, what does that mean? Actually, that means how the Indian workers and the businesses that operates outside a formal regulatory and tax structure, such as your street vendors, your daily wage laborers, gig economy workers. So, the paradox is that India's economic growth is that while the country has seen an impressive GDP expansion, a large proportion of the workforce remain in precarious informal employment. For example, the informal sector contributes significantly to the India's GDP but operates with low productivity and minimal worker rights, financial instability. That this raises concerns about social security, labor rights, and also economic unsustainability. So, talking about the current situation or the current state of informal economy in India, India's labor force is dominated by informal employment, such as your agriculture. Over 90% of the agriculture workers are in informal unemployment and are with seasonal and contractual basis. And talking about the gig economy, the rise of digital platforms such as food delivery or ride hailing services has led to a new form of employment without fixed wages or benefits. During demonetization in 2016 and then COVID pandemic, so there has been a disproportionate effect on the informal economic workers. And again, talking about the causes of informality in Indian economy is like unregulatory barriers and limited financial access, weak employment of labor, and lack of education and skills. For example, a significant proportion of the workforce lacks the skill needed for a formal employment in organized sector. And apart from that, the consequences that we're going to talk about is like it creates several economic and social challenges. For example, low wages are there and poor working conditions for the workers. They earn less than minimal wages and feel unsafe in the working environment. And there is a lack of social security, gender and child labor issues are there. Low productivity and economic inefficiency are there. So we need to talk about the measures or the job to how we can improve the job security and provide that formalization that is required. So in talking about in short term methods or what short term measures could be taken are, for example, expanding social security coverage. And the government launched a e-shram, a portal which was launched to register informal workers and provide them social security benefits, and expanding schemes like Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana, which is a pension scheme for informal workers, and strengthening labor laws for gig and contractual workers. For example, implementation of Code of Social Security 2022, sorry, my pardon, 2020, which includes provisions for gig workers, enhancing financial inclusion, like extending Jan Dhan Yojana benefits to informal workers, encouraging the digital platforms and financial literacy. These were the short-term measures that could be done. Talking in terms of long-term measures that could be put in place are structural reforms in labor laws, such as establishing a single simplified labor law framework to protect informal workers and rights, ensuring better implementation of minimum wage policies, and boosting job creation in the formal sector, like promoting manufacturing through initiatives like Made in India to generate formal employment, and enhancing technological adoption, developing a digital platform to track informal employment and provide policy support, encouraging the use of artificial intelligence and blockchain for transparent and labor management. So, this we are talking about the large list of things that could be done, but what are the barriers of implementation? Like resistance from informal sector, lack of awareness among workers, political and economic instability. And when we talk about the historical context and case studies like GST implementation, demonetization, and lessons from the other countries are Brazil's formalization drive, China's urban employment policies. And there are some success stories lists. For example, empowered women in informal employment through cooperative microfinance and skill development, which happened in Kerala. Tamil Nadu's maternity benefits. So, all in all, by implementing short term, medium, and long term strategies, India can improve and move towards a more stable and secure employment landscape, ensuring economic inclusion of informal workers. Thank you.